Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and I'm here to give some amazing news coming out of Knott's Beary Farm, some breaking news if you will, and this is the fact that they have actually just announced their 2020 edition, and that is Knott's Berry Tales Return to the Fair. So for a lot of older fans of Knott's, I'm sure this is incredibly exciting news. Knott's Berry Tales was one of the most beloved rides at Knott's Berry Farm back in the 70s and 80s, and is still today one of the most talked about rides in the history of the park. Now, that first iteration, of course, was designed by Rolly Crump, the famous Imagineer behind attractions such as It's a Small World. But as of 2020, it would seem Knott's Berry Tales is returning to the fair, or to the farm, you could say, with a brand new 4D experience. Now, just to read a little bit of what Knott's has on their website, a Knott's family reunion will bring together old classics with new favorites, which include the continuation of the beloved Berry Tales story and an all-new 4D interactive dark ride. Knott's Berry Tales Return to the Fair will take guests on an exciting journey through reimagined show scenes from the original dark ride, including the Boysenberry Pie Factory, Frog Forest, Fortune Teller Camp, Thunder Cave, and Weird Woods, culminating in a celebration at the county fair. The story takes place 34 years after the original adventure and follows Boys and Bear and Girls and Bear as they travel to the county fair to earn the Blue Ribbon Prize for their famous boysenberry pies, but Crafty Coyote is back along with his mischievous pups, intent on stealing all the pies for themselves. Guests will climb aboard the ride vehicles equipped with jelly blasters to try and recover the stolen boysenberry pies as they travel through whimsical and beautiful environments while competing for the high score. Now, if this sounds familiar in ride system to you, that is because it most likely will be taking up the spot of Voyage to the Iron Reef, as that has seen a lack of refurbishment and maintenance over the past year or so. And usually when that's the case, they will be retheming or replacing an attraction like that with something new in the near future. We saw that happen with Jurassic Park, the ride. A lot of the animatronics, they just stopped fixing after a while near the end of its life. And then the next season, Jurassic World popped up. And also looking at the concept art, it definitely seems to be in the same style potentially as the Voyage to the Iron Reef system, but an interesting change is the fact that it's only 2 seats across, at least in the concept art. That might be changed in the future. And we know that it is a Triotech and Knott's joint announcement happening at IAAPA in about a week and a half's time, which, believe it or not, I thought that's when they were going to announce this project. But the fact that they've already announced it is insane and awesome, and I cannot wait to experience Knott's Berry Tales Return to the Fair in all of its whimsical glory. And one thing I do hope for this attraction is that they will focus on more physical sets than screens, but if it is a shooting dark ride like portrayed, most of it probably will be screens. I just hope it's done in a very tasteful way that brings the bears back to the farm. But man, I have been adoring every addition to Knott's in the past couple of years. They are really going in the direction I love, especially with Hang Time, a brand new coaster, Calico River Rapids revitalizing an old attraction that really needed it to make it one of the best rides in the park, and now potentially the same with Knott's Berry Tales Return to the Fair. I'm super excited about this, and of course when more news and details come out about this attraction in the future, I will be sure to report on it ASAP. And if we can even see any construction on this project, I will definitely be doing some updates. So I'm super excited about all of this happening for next year, in addition to the 100th anniversary festival that will be going on as well. But what are your guys' thoughts? I'm super excited to see what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you're super excited, if you don't like that idea at all for 2020, or if you're just kind of in between. Let me know. But make sure to subscribe if you have not, because we're going to have tons of updates and news about this attraction in particular, as well as Knott, and of course West Coast Racers, and the SeaWorld San Diego Dive Coaster, and everything in between in Southern California theme parks. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel if you want any upcoming news about any of the new attractions coming in the next coming years. But again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.
You'll see half the fun is getting there. Well,